So I'm just going to look for big light areas right now. So once again, I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to look for those big light areas. And once again, you can always take a scrap piece of paper and figure out your colors. You can say, is that too, it's a little too yellow for me. I kind of just work my way around. It's a little too dark. That looks about just right. So I'm going to take this color and add it over here. So I know that's kind of my base color that I'm going to work with. And I'm going to start with, once again, a lot of water, a little bit of pigment, laying in those light colors. And just adding water to it can go a long way. Let's say you come in and you get a little too dark. Don't worry about it. Just take some water and just blend it in. Now, I'm not worried about the dark in the nose because I know that I can paint over top of that. So I'm just laying in the light colors. Now I can see underneath that, even though that's not all light, that when I get to my midtones, that's underneath. I'm going to add that down there. So you're kind of looking beyond what you see, like what's underneath. And sometimes you have to use creative license, which as artists we're lucky to have. If I want to make this bear more red, or I want to add more burgundy or purple to it, that's my prerogative as an artist. With the style of painting that I do, my painting is very expressionistic. So it's not based in a photorealistic view of this bear. I want it to have the idea of the bear, I want it to look like the bear, but I want it to be my expression of it. So I'm just laying down some basic light areas in here. You can see very lightly. I'm going to go up into this area in here, and I'm going to darken that up a little bit as well. Kind of leaving this area alone because it's white and has these kind of interesting dark feathers in there. Now this is another time where you could add some salt to add texture. You could salt this and let that dry in there. And so I think we'll go ahead and just add a little bit. Add just some water to soften that. There's actually like this pinkish tone right there. So it's going to drop in a little bit of this pink tone. And I'm just going to add a little salt right in here. I think that'll give it a little interest. Now I'm letting that salt just stay there and dry, but I want to work on this area in here because even though I know I'm going to be adding feathers, there's these interesting dark little feathers there. So I'm just going to add some clean water, like so. And then I am going to use a thinner brush. And I'm going to take, actually this color called Bloodstone, which I really like. Once again, a Primatech color. It sort of has, it's dark, but it has like a reddish tone in there. It's actually made from bloodstone. And I'm gonna, while that's damp, I'm gonna do these flicks of those feathers that kind of run along here. And because it's damp, they get that kind of real soft look. Okay.